Right guys, Llew Gibson here. Today's Saturday. It's the 9th week now of Get Shredded, so I'm well into it. I've only got 3 weeks left after this week, so week 10, 11, 12. But things have changed. So before I talk about how things are going, a lot's happened this week, as you probably know if you follow me on Instagram. So good and bad things, but you know, whatever. This is what I'll just talking shit, absolute shit. Right. So anyway, in the last week, what's happened is I've left BPI Sports, so I'm no longer an athlete to them or sponsored by them, and I have decided to enroll, you know, whatever it's called, in entering a competition. I've entered a competition, that's the word. I've entered a competition which is actually 11 weeks from now, so that puts me 11 weeks out. So yeah, that sounds scary, but because I've been doing Get Shredded, I've actually been leaning up to it anyway. So it's all coming, and I think, like, what's the point of me going through Get Shredded for 12 weeks without really having a main goal at the end of it? I was just doing it to lose body fat by summer, but now I've got a really big, you know, competition at the end of it, so it gives me more incentive to just work harder, push harder, and get my body fat to drop way lower than it's ever been before. Comp ready condition, that's what I'm going for. So anyway, the way that came about was Liam, which was the guy who done my intro, and obviously he's my mate and stuff, so he sent me a poster of the competition. And first of all, like, it was like 2 weeks ago or something, and I said, oh, no chance, I'm never gonna get comp ready condition by then and stuff, like, and I didn't want to compete. But because I was planning on competing in body power next year, so I just wanted to jump straight in the deep end and just go for it and just be comp ready and really prep for it. But so this was just going to be like a mini cut of, like, well, not a mini cut, it was going to be a cut of 12 weeks as Get Shredded, as you know. But I'm just going to carry it on now with Get Shredded. I'm gonna do the 12 weeks, and then I'm just going to continue making one video weeks dedicated to me being, like, you know, whatever, 10 weeks out, 8 weeks out, you know, and do it weekly down to the comp, and then show you what happens and the changes I make, just as I've been doing with Get Shredded. So that's going to continue until I think the comp's on 10th of June, which is right in the middle of my exams. I've got A-level exams in the week before and the day before the comp, and then I've got A-level exams the following week after the comp as well. So it's right in the middle, but it's a good thing to keep me motivated on both things with, you know, that and this. So anyway, the bad news, I'm not sponsored by BPI. Basically, I'm not going to go into detail about it, but we had, like, disagreements about things for a few weeks now, and stuff has happened that, you know, I just have different values to what they value, and what they think is best is not what I think is best. So for that reason, I decided to leave and just focus on myself, and at the same time this comp has come about, so it's just perfect. I'm just putting all my efforts into this competition now, and into getting into the best shape ever. So I'm flat out going for it now, as of I finished Get Shredded, and then it's flat out comp conditioning and stuff like that. So yeah, that's basically it. But this week is my opposite week. I had a low weigh-in this morning, actually, of 81.3 kilos, and I did a few body fat checks and stuff, and my body fat has dropped again in literally within a week compared to last week. I think last week I was something like, it said I was, the caliber now, I know it's wrong, I'm not 7% body fat, but it said I was 7%, and it's dropped a percent this week to 6%. Obviously that's wrong. The weigh-in scale is really unreliable. Like, I think a week ago I said I was 15%, and this morning I said I was 11%. So I generally do think I'm 11%, so if that's probably right. I think I'm around, you know, 10-11% now. I'm getting leaner. By the end of Get Shredded I'll be sound. But it's opposite week this week, so chest and back today. I'm just going to throw in a little edit and just show you what I do, and then I'll put the workout in the description below. So, week 9. I basically finished it because I'll be on week 10 in a few days. But yeah, so just keep powering through. My macros are dropping slightly as I go down in body fat and down in weight. So yeah, it's all good. I'll see you in the gym. Alright guys, so that's the back and chest and back sets done. So like I said earlier, like I talked about, this is the 9th week of Get Shredded. I'm 11 weeks out from the show as of today, Saturday, so it's literally 11 weeks out now. So I'm just going to show you the poses that I've been working on all the time and just a few that I'm chucked together. I've only been posing, practicing properly for about a few sessions, so only like 2 to 3 times. But I'm going to do it like every day now, but this is what I got so far. Yeah, so I wasn't planning on doing a show like I said, so 11 weeks out, lucky I've been cutting down, so 9 weeks into Get Shredded, 3 weeks left on Get Shredded, then it's proper into the show prep from 8 weeks out. So I'll see you in bed, subscribe, watch me get show ready, follow me if you want to, I'll put it all up on here, so subscribe.